Good evening guys, hello and welcome along to another Monday evening of racing with me, your boy Vexed, and the Aero League Racing's Tier 1 drivers in the Gt7 Championship. Hello boys, welcome along. So this of course is round 7 of season 20. And it's very close going into this round. There's only 2 rounds remaining in this season and it's all to play for. Platt for Life, who we're on board with at the moment, chasing his first Tier 1 championship. He actually got promoted in round 2, I believe it was, came up to Tier 1 from Tier 2 because he absolutely dominated the first week. And he's actually put on a cracking display so far this season, not far off of BX Royal now. And we'll have a quick rundown through the standings coming into this round. So we of course have BX Royal at the top of the tables in first place with 158 points. He has only got a 16-point lead over this guy here, Platt for Life, who's currently sat in second with 142 points. And just for some little statistics there, so BX has had a flying lap and a pole. He's had one fast lap, 1 pole. Platt for Life has had 2 fastest laps and 1 pole. And then Tim Grin in third has actually had 3 fastest laps, but yet to start on pole it looks like. But he's currently sat in third place with 136 points, only 6 points off of Platt for Life at this point. He's put in a really good showing this season as well. Zico's been dropped down to 4th place with 130 points, only 6 points behind Tim Grin. We've got Carter in 5th with 104, Alessandro's in 6th with 97, we've got Racing Green in 7th, the current Tier 1 champion in 7th place with 95 points. CMP's down in 8th now with 88 points, we got Natty G in 9th with 85, Yannick is in 10th with 83, we've got Kellen in 11th with 69, Keps in 12th with 67 points, we have Anonymous in 13th with 52 points, Hasnain is in 14th with 40 points, we've got Morvellos in 15th with 38, Sam's in 16th with 11 points, and Capel 17th with 6, and Perry down in 18th with 5 points. And I think Perry obviously got dropped down to Tier 2, which is why he was there for the first round, and then he's obviously swapped places with Platt for Life. So we have Platt for Life obviously in the Porsche. Kellen is coming into the pits. Kellen in the GTR, Yannick in the M6. Anonymous also in the M6, who's just gone into the pits as well. The BX Royal in the Ferrari. And we've got a new Ferrari now as well, the 296 or whatever the hell it is. I tested it out the other night and it is pretty rapid. A little bit slidey though. As is this counterpart here. The 458 I think it is. Kep in the RS01. Hasnain in the Alfa Romeo 4C. We got Marriott in the McLaren 650S. Alessandro in the Lexus RCF. And we're still waiting for 4 drivers. Obviously this is free practice at the moment. Qualifying will begin around 8 PM. So Platt for Life currently with the fastest time in this practice session with a 2:16.245. Kellen is fastest actually at 2:16.517. So only a couple of temps off of Platt for Life. He's actually only 2 temps, nearly 3 temps off of Platt for Life. Very close indeed. And the next closest person being Yannick at the moment, currently in 3rd there. BX Royal looking like he's done a 2:17.690 was his best time. Probably sandbagged him a little bit though in the practice session. Not wanting to show his true pace until the race, but maybe Yamagiwa Miyabi, bit of a mouthful. Perhaps Yamagiwa Miyabi is quite hard on the tyres. I do think it is quite high tyre deg track. Struggling to get words out tonight. Blaming this tooth, or the lack of, the missing tooth. I digress. But yeah, BX He might have his work out this evening. Currently leading the championship. Can he maintain that lead coming into the final round, which would be next week? 2 races this evening. He's going to be looking to try and get maximum points. He's managed to improve up into provisional 3rd place in this practice session, 2:16.948. I think that was a little bit conservative for BX. So top 6 currently in the 2:16. Racing Green has only put in a 2:18.242. Anonymous on a 2:16 there as well. Down in 9th place. So yeah, some 2:16s, some 2:18s on the board. I think everybody probably playing it conservative. We saw how close it was last week. It was such a close race. So very close indeed. And I believe we're going to have a reset of the lobby between the sprint race and the feature race, just to try and stop the DC bug that seems to have been introduced with the latest update. I'm not entirely certain what it entails. I've not seen it myself yet, but it is definitely a thing. So here we go, this is qualifying. We'll find BX as he comes out of the pits. And we'll have the rundown through the grid and see who we have on track this evening. I think it's settled down now. So we obviously have, oh, Sam only just joined the room. Can he still join in this qualifying session, or are we going to have to reset? Not too sure, but we have BX Royal in the Ferrari. We've got Racing Green in the Alfa Romeo. Kellen's in the Nissan GTR. We have Yannick in the BMW M6. Alessandro in the Lexus RCF, just being passed there by Kep in the Renault RS01. Plat for Life in the Porsche. We got Maria in the McLaren 650S. Anonyma is in the second of the 2 BMW M6. We've got Hasnain in the second of the 2 Alfa Romeo 4C, and it looks like we've only got 10 drivers on track. Is that how many drivers we've got tonight? Surely we've not just got 10 drivers. Obviously Sam, we saw, has joined the session, but I don't think he's managed to get into the lobby. Or he's in the lobby, but he can't get into the race because practice has, or qualifying has already begun. A very long lap this one. Yamagiwu Miyabi. Combination of 2 tracks. But it is a very good one indeed. Can throw up some very good racing. There's a lot of overtaking opportunities. And a lot of track to do it in. BX has started his first flying lap now. Let's try and keep it nicely hooked up through this sweeping left-hander. That one is going to eat into the tyres. Look at the front. Well, look at them left-hand tyres already. Already showing signs of wear. And it's only lap 2. Definitely be interesting to see how the tyres fare for the different manufacturers and the different drivers. Obviously some people better than others at conserving their tyres. Racing Green actually showing a lot of wear as well. GTR of Kellen, not quite as bad as the other 3 that we've looked at. So yeah, only lap 2 and everybody showing signs of wear on the racing softs. It's definitely going to be a race of attrition, this one. How many laps are we going to get in the sprint race? I think we had 9 last week. I think it's going to be 6 or 7. So we've only got a few corners left and we'll be able to see what the time is to be on the board. BX is going to be wanting to try and secure that pole position. I'm really not going to be too worried about it and maybe go for the win in the second race. I think he needs to try and win both to try and cement that lead at the front of the pack. He's done a 2:16.781. Racing Green 1.1 seconds. Oh, Kellen goes 2 tenths faster. So Yannick, Kellen onto provisional pole, and Alessandro goes faster again, 2 tenths faster, 2:16.2. Are we going to get a sub 2:16? Racing Green, oh, Racing Green's at the moment off into the barrier. So Kellen now down into provisional 3rd place. BX is down into 4th, Yannick's there in 5th, Anonymous 6th. But Alessandro managing to pip that provisional pole, 2:16.269. The Lexus driver, possibly aided by the tow from Kep up ahead in that Renault RS01. See what sort of sectors he's putting in. Should be coming up to a split shortly, and he's actually 4 tenths down through that split, so maybe not going to be able to go faster this time round. He's going to take on a second set of tyres halfway through this qualifying session. And BX will attempt down as he starts his second push lap. And look how worn them tyres are already. Them right hand tyres taking an absolute battering. Oh, look at Yannick's front right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is Yannick. Yeah, Yannick's front right, almost half gone, only on lap 3. I wonder if we're going to see some interesting strategies even in the sprint race. This is a very, very heavy tyre wear track indeed. I knew it was going to be high tyre deg, but I didn't realise it was quite this high. Racing Green showing signs of damage on the front of the Alfa Romeo. So Platt for Life has managed to close up to Alessandro only by 500ths. Still there in provisional 2nd place at the moment. 2:16.321 for Platt for Life. Kellen into the pits now, so yeah, I think this is going to be the window now. We're going to see everybody dive into the pits, take on a fresh set of rubber. And BX, yeah, BX is on an outlap now on that fresher set of soft compound tyres. We've now under 2 minutes left of this qualifying session, so I think everybody that's gone in for a fresh set of tyres are only going to get one push lap. Them tyres are definitely going to be up to temperature though, aren't they? Come the end of this out lap. Very windy, twisty circuit this one. Some very off-cam corners as well, some cambered and off-camber ones. And that is what is obviously causing the very high tyre deg. Just absolutely killing them right-hand tyres. But as I say, it should throw up some interesting racing. So at the moment we've currently got the top 5 all on 216s. And then from Anonyma down to Racing Green in the 217s. Maria and Hasnain yet to break the 218s. But Maria, Natty G on a 218.055, so nearly into the 217s. And Hasnain not far off either, he's only 2 tenths. 3 tenths off of the 217s also. So Alessandro still with the fastest lap in this qualifying session. I think BX, yeah, he's going to be on his final push lap now. Oh, Kellen's off onto the grass. So currently Alessandro still on pole. He's going to be on a push lap now as well. Plat for Life provisional second place, Kellen third. It's like Kellen may have settled, well, he might be settling for there now. He may be in danger. May have some other fast guys still yet to put in their best laps. Yannick currently provisional 5th place, only 400ths off the back of BX Royal. Anonyma 217.2 for Anonyma. Yet to break into the 216s. He's actually up by a tenth there through that sector, so he might get into... Oh no, as I say that, he has a massive moment. He's managed to keep it going, but that is going to cost him. That's going to be a couple of attempts at least. Bit of snap oversteer there. Cap currently provisional 7th, and he's 2 tenths off the back of Anonyma at this stage. Racing Green has finished this qualifying session. He's going to settle for 8th, it looks like, unless Marriott can beat his time. Marriott is up as well. He might be up by just enough. Can he keep it going through this lap to be able to knock Racing Green out of 8th place, dropping down to 9th? Hasnain looking like he's finished this session. So where's BX Royal? BX Royal, here he is. He's going to be coming up to the start finish now. Can he improve? Has he improved? And he does, he takes pole, 216.088. That's almost a 216 dead. Alessandro and Yannick are going to come across the line. Yannick doesn't improve, stays there in 5th place. Oh no, he does improve, up to 2nd place. But Alessandro knocks him off of 2nd place, up into 2nd place there for Alessandro. Only a 10th off of BX Royal. Only 400, and a Plat for Life. Plat for Life at the end there. 2:15.7. Where did that come from? 3 tenths, nearly 4 tenths faster than 2nd place BX Royal. That is redonkulous. That is an absolutely stupendous time there from Plat for Life. So he's going to start on pole with BX Royal in 2nd place. Alessandro is going to start in 3rd. Yannick in 4th. Kellen will start in 5th with Anonyma in 6th. Kep in 6th place. Anonyma 7th. Natty G in 8th. We're going to have Racing Green starting in 9th and Hasnain in 10th place. And I believe... Is he still here? Yeah, if Sam's still here, Sam will be starting in 11th. Is Sam racing this evening? Sam, are you jumping in your car, dude? Right, so I think that is what's going to happen. We're going to have a lobby reset. BX is going to set the grid. And we are going to get into the first race of the evening. So we are of course just going to wait for the lobby to appear once again. And it's still not up. Hopefully BX's internet hasn't just had a meltdown. We can see Ross, we see Shadow Grew, we see Gilles. There we go. Lobby is back up. Hello guys, welcome along. If you've only just joined as well, obviously this is season 20, round 7. Only 2 rounds to go. We just had qualifying, and what a qualifying it was. Absolutely ridiculous time from Plat for Life. We'll put him on pole. And I think as we're waiting for the grid to be set, we'll just find someone to go on board with as they're just having a little extra warm-up. I think obviously we're going to get Sam into the race. Sam obviously missed qualifying by about, it was by a couple of seconds. But I think he'll be starting in 11th place. Yeah, he's in the lobby now. As I say, welcome along to season 20, round 7. We're at Yamagiwa Miyabi, Kyoto Driving Park. A very twisty, windy circuit, this one. Well, it's actually 2 circuits merged together, isn't it? You've got Yamagiwa and Miyabi. A very good circuit indeed, throws up some very good racing. Some lots of overtaking opportunities. So I think we're going to see a lot of action here, and yeah, it's been very, very close on the grid indeed. Pretty much everyone in the 216s, 217s. Then we have Plat for Life on a 215. I think it was a 215.7 in the end. Absolutely ridiculous time from Plat for Life. And here we go, this is the first race of the evening. What is that smoke? What the hell? What is that view? Oh my god. And they're off. Plat for Life getting really bogged down off the start. That's BX Royal getting a really good start there in the background. Plat for Life now being challenged by the Lexus, the Renault and the GTR of Kellen. 3 wide into turn 1. BX Royal scampering off into the distance. 8 tenths he's got now over Plat for Life. The Porsche is well known for its bad starts, to be fair. It's been very, very bogged down as we see some contact in the background there. I think it was the other Renault and somebody else, somebody getting shuffled out a little bit wide there, as Alessandro looking like he might be making a move, trying to go around the outside of Plat for Life. Plat for Life covers it off. Alessandro maybe up the inside though, and I think he has managed to get it done. Plat for Life has dropped down to 3rd place now. Yannick right hot on his heels though in that M6 as well. Can Yannick get the move done? We're going to be into a hard braking right-hander here. And then through a weird little S sector. Does really want to get the car unsettled. That right-hander off camber. Into a camber, the left-hander, very tight one, that one as well. So we have BX Real still in the, well, he's taking the lead and he's scampered off by 1.3 seconds on the racing softs. Alessandro now in 2nd place, also on racing softs. We got Plat for Life on the mediums. Maybe that aided his bad start there. Really bogging down off the start, lost 2 positions. Managing to keep Yannick at bay at the moment as Anonyma maybe losing the position to Kellen, or is he getting past Kellen? I think Kellen actually losing the position there. So the GTR driver dropping now behind the second of the two BMW M6s. Anonyma slots it up the inside onto the back of his teammate, trying to make the move on his teammate now. Goes around the outside. Is he going to get it done? They're side by side now, up the inside through this one, and he does get it done. Kellen follows him through though. Can Yannick cover him off? And he does just about. Just about manages to cover Kellen off through that left-hander. So Kellen now down into 6th place. We've got Natty G is up into 7th. CMP is there in 8th place. We've got Kep now in 9th, being challenged by Sam in the second of the two Ferraris. Sam trying to go around the outside as Kep goes up the inside there of CMP. Sam, will he get up the inside as well? He's definitely having a look. And I think he might be passed already as we come down the start finish for the first time in this race. But no, it's 3 wide. CMP makes it 3 wide, coming up onto the approach to turn 1 now. Sam sweeps around the outside, manages to get a 2 for 1. Looks like CMP's coming back on the inside now though. And he's going to have the inside for this next turn. It's going to be very dicey coming through this S section. And there's contact once again. CMP gets knocked off, comes back on, knocks off Kep. Kep drops to the back of the pack now. Sam almost getting challenged there, or almost getting tangled up in CMP. I think CMP slowed down to try and give the advantage back. Sam now back onto the back of CMP once again. Kep has dropped some way off the back as well. And Racing Green. What happened to Racing Green? 3.7 seconds off the back of Kep. He must be caught up in that early shenanigans we saw, the early incident. So BX Royal, he had 1.7 seconds, I think, as a buffer. He's got the fastest lap. He's putting in purple sectors at the moment. We'll have to see what the time is as he crosses the line, but it looks like he maybe had a moment somewhere, because that gap's come down to 1.3 seconds now. But still a very nice buffer over second place Alessandro at the moment. And this is how he wants it to go really. He wants to take the fastest lap and the win in the sprint to try and maximise on points, and then try and get as many positions as he can come into the feature. So Alessandro comfortably in second place at the moment, but it looks like Plough for Life, actually, them mediums starting to come into their own. Or they should do in the next lap or two, as them softs start to die a death. You can see they're very worn. Actually, the Ferrari not looking too bad, but the Lexus of Alessandro, front engine rear wheel drive car, this one, so very heavy on the front tyres. And I think BX, obviously aided by that mid-rear Ferrari, mid-engine rear-wheel drive Ferrari, it's actually fairly even on the tyre wear, taking the fastest lap once again. 2:17.445, 2:17.464 for Alessandro, so almost matching BX's pace there. Cracking lap there from Alessandro. He's keeping that gap consistent. So Plat for Life, I thought actually. So yeah, if he stays where he is going to be in a good position come the dying stages of this sprint race. And I did say I thought it would be 6 or 7 laps, didn't I? And it's 7 laps, so GG's to me. So we're on lap 3 of 7 now. Plat for Life still out in 3rd place. He's lost 2 positions off the start, but he is on the medium tyre, which I do believe are going to come into their own. So Anonyma up to 4th place. He's lost Yannick. Yannick, his teammate, has dropped down a place behind Kellen now. Anonyma trying to close the gap now to Plat for Life. It was down to 9/10, but Plat for Life maybe getting a better exit there through that last turn. Carrying the speed here through these left-handers. Anonyma actually putting in a purple sector there. And he's actually a 10th purple through that split. So Anonyma absolutely flying at the moment. He's going to be picking up the slip of Plat for Life shortly, and then he's got Kellen to deal with as well. Kellen definitely sat in the tow at the moment. Kellen with a very good lap time in practice. He had a good qualifier as well. But 1.1 seconds now off the back of Anonyma. He's got a little bit of work to do. Yannick starting to catch him once again. The sister BMW. Then we have Nagy. Nagy only 8/10 now off of Yannick. He had his best round last week. Absolutely stonking round from Nagy. Really good driving. Hasnain has managed to make his way up into 8th place. 4.5 seconds off the back of Marriott now. Nagy. CMP to contend with as well. CMP no slouch here in that RCF, but it looks like the RCF's actually struggling a little bit tonight. And you can see actually that front right tyre of CMP's starting to die a bit of a death. Sam up into 10th. Cap in 11th and Racing Green at 12th. So we gained 2 drivers since qualifying. I think it was CMP. It was CMP late in. I think CMP possibly missing qualifying as well. And BX Royal has stretched that gap back up to 1.9 seconds now. His tyres are going to be starting to feel very second hand though. Lap 4 now of 7. Fastest lap once again on lap 3 with a 2:17.122. He's still putting in purple sectors. How long are them softs going to last though? They're definitely dying a bit of a death already, so have they got another 3 laps left in them? There's definitely a conundrum for these guys. Maybe they're actually going to take in... Surely we're not going to see a pit stop in the sprint race. You wouldn't have thought so. Be an all-out sprint surely, but that does mean we will check in with him now. So Alessandro 2.1 seconds off the back of BX Royal, but this man here, Plat for Life, I think he's the only person on mediums at the moment. We'll have to have a check with the other guys, but yeah, I thought them mediums would start to come into their own around now, around lap 5. Them soft tyres around him should have started going off. And he should start to have a pace advantage over the cars around him, but still 2.7 seconds off the back of Alessandro. Keeping that gap consistent to Anonyma though. Still around the 7/10 mark, but Anonyma definitely... Oh, as Plat for Life does go a little bit deep there through that last turn. He's managed to keep it going. I think that may have slowed him down a tiny bit. He's lost a 10th or so there to Anonyma behind in the BMW. I think Anonyma can smell blood now. You can see a victim up ahead in the form of Plat for Life. What is he going to be able to do come these next few turns? He's going to be able to close that gap up and maybe try and set a move up. As I say, a lot of overtaking opportunities around this track. If you can get close enough. Kellen also having a really good round. I think it was his best round as well last week. Actually having a decent outing here tonight so far in the sprint race. He's holding his own in that GTR. Maybe some of the other tracks just didn't favour it too much, but it seems to have come into its own now, or maybe he was just trying to get to grips with it and it's just started to twig. So actually Kellen on the mediums. Let's have a quick rundown, see who's on what tyre. So BX is on the softs. He's got 3 seconds now over Alessandro, also on soft. Look at his front right tyre. That front right tyre is almost ready to leave the chat. Plat for Life on the racing mediums there in third place, 4 tenths over Anonyma on the racing softs. We have Kellen on the racing mediums. Yannick is also on racing mediums, so the BMW splitting strategy there. Maria on the racing softs, Natty G. Hasnain on the mediums. Sam on the racing softs are also almost about to leave. Oh no, Sam! Sam into the barrier there, just couldn't get the car slowed down. He's going to lose that position now to Hasnain, who just soars through, and Kep there as well. Kep manages to get through. So Hasnain on the mediums, Kep also on mediums. Sam sporting that damage now on that Ferrari softs. CMP racing softs, and very, very dead racing softs now. Racing Green also on the medium tyre, and CMP with half a second just to insult to injury. That is not what he wanted to see. But at least I know what to expect now come, I think we've got Yamagi with Miyabi come the end of the season in the league that I'm racing at the moment. So yeah, I know what to expect now in the RCF. So I think maybe I may go for the mediums in that race. But BX Royal still with the fastest lap on lap 3. He's done 2:17s consistently from lap 2, on lap 5 now, on lap 6 even. So Mr. Consistent tonight on them fading racing soft tyres. 3.7 seconds is the lead now over Alessandro in second place. But Alessandro looking like he might score some decent points in this sprint race if he holds it. If he holds on to second place, keeps that car there, all you've got to do is just keep doing what he's doing. But I think that front right tyre is going to become a little bit concerning. We are into the final lap now. So Plat for Life has started to reel in ever so slightly. Alessandro up ahead, but not quick enough. He's also got Anonyma. I think he's got defensive battle on his hands because he's got Anonyma right on the back of him now. Anonyma looking very quick indeed, very racy. Was he on the medium tyre as well? Can't remember. I think he might be on the racing softs. He is on the racing softs. But very, very worn racing softs. Oh, and looking for a move up the inside now. Anonyma is going to get it done. Plat for Life holds it around the outside. He's going to have the inside for this next one. Anonyma has to dip back in behind him. And it looks like he lost a tenth or two on the exit there. That was almost a great move there from Anonyma. He was just gaining, wasn't he? It looks like he's gaining once again, so he hasn't lost his momentum just yet. Another sweeping left-hander, this one very akin to turn 1. If you can get the better exit here. Who have we got up ahead as well? So Alessandro losing time now to Plat for Life. Plat for Life only 8 tenths off the back of him. Can Alessandro hold on to second place? Definitely starting to heat up now, this battle here. And then we've got 5 cars here, 5 cars that all could be in contention for second place. Alessandro's tyre almost ready to leave the chat. That front left is going to be absolutely screaming. That is where he's losing the time. He's going to be getting a lot of understeer coming through the left-hand turns. It's just going to be wanting to scrub out towards the outside of the track. Can he hold on to it? Plat for Life, he can smell that second place, can't he? It looked like Anonyma going a little bit deep there in the background as well, but he's kept it going. Plat for Life trying to set one up now on Alessandro. Gonna have to go on board with the race leader. Like Plat for Life maybe get a better run there, but BX Royal takes the checkered flag. Who's going to get the second place? It's going to be a drag race as they come up to the start finish. It's going to be a photo finish, and it is. But Alessandro takes it. Only 600ths in it. Alessandro second, Plat for Life third, Anonyma fourth, Kellen fifth, Yannick sixth, Natty G takes 7th, Hasnain takes 8th, Kep's going to take 9th. We've got Salmon Racing Green in the background there. Racing Green gets it in the end, 10th place for Racing Green. Sam will take 11th. CMP CMP takes 12th, and he's going the wrong way, isn't he? Looked like he was going the wrong way for a minute there. Oh, come on, Craig. But yeah, so we're missing Tim, and we're missing... Was it Carter? I think it's Carter, isn't it? Carter was in the second of the two RCFs. Yeah, we're missing a couple of drivers tonight. But the results, once again, BX Royal taking the win there with the fastest lap, 2:17.122. Alessandro took second place. We had Platt for Life in third. Anonymous fourth. Kellen was fifth. Yannick was sixth. Marriott was seventh. Natty G. Hasnain was eighth. We have got Kep finishing in ninth. Racing Green 10th. Sam in 11th. CMP 12th. Which puts Racing Green on pole. Kep will start in second place. We're going to have Hasnain starting in third, Natty G in fourth, Yannick in fifth, Kellen in sixth place, Anonymous seventh, Platt for Life will start in eighth, Alessandro in ninth, and BX Royal will start in 10th place. Sam in 11th and CMP in 12th. So this is the reset now, obviously, to try and combat the DCs that have been happening, the new bug that's been introduced with the latest patch. So we'll have to wait for the lobby to come back up once again. Bear with us, guys. So we are checking the network environment. Okay. Thought it made my game crash. Oh my days! What is going on there? Why is the lobby's gone all like BX? There's only 3 bars on the lobby now. What the hell? What is going on, my friend? Right, we'll have a look anyway. Hopefully we won't see any jiggery pokery within the lobby. Hopefully the lobby is actually full bar. We will see, we will see. Suka bliet. So yeah, Hasnain not showing any of the sideways porpoising, so that is all good. Have we got anyone else on track? No, we don't. Not yet. And I think we're going to see a mixture of strategies coming into this feature race as well. Obviously, 40-minute endurance, so yeah, it's going to be very hard on the tyres. I think we're going to see a lot of hard runners, a lot of people trying to run their mediums for as long as they can. I don't think, well, we've just seen Kellen there on softs, but I think he's probably going to change them. I can't see anybody, yeah, he does. Can't see anybody going for the softs in the feature race, not unless it's very, very late on to try and take the fastest lap, but we'll have to wait and see. Because what are you going to do if you start on pole? What would you do? Would you go for the softer compound to try and get away from the rest of the pack, or would you just try and hold it out on the hards? No, there's going to be medium runners around you, but the tyres are going to die later on. It's always a hard decision to make. I think it's kind of track dependent as well, isn't it, with the pit stops. Some tracks it favours the undercut, some tracks you can get away with the overcut. So Lussa Hasnain going for the hard, CMP out on the hards. We've got Maria, Natty G on mediums. Sam looking like he might be going for the hards. Platt for Life hards. Anonyma medium. Kep medium. Yannick medium. Oh, we're missing the second of the 2 RSO1s, I believe, as well. Alessandro on racing hards, BX on mediums, Kellen on mediums, and Racing Green on hards. How is everyone this evening? I hope everyone's having a good Monday evening. Had a good weekend. Don't know if everybody's got their Christmas shopping done or not. I definitely haven't finished mine yet. I did a little bit on Sunday, but didn't get nowhere near as much as what I wanted to get done. So we've had the message there from BX Royal starting soon. Hopefully CMP is going to have a little bit of a better race in the feature. But I think that tyre wear is going to be a factor. So what Sam can do in the second of the two Ferraris, Plat for Life. Lost 2 positions off a pole in the sprint race, but he hasn't got to worry about a grid start. He's not got to worry about a standing start in this feature. It's a rolling start for this one, so hopefully getting a better getaway there. So we go on board with Racing Green. Get a better view for the start. Racing Green lining up on pole for the feature race. Kep in second place. Hasnane starts in third. The klaxons sounded and they're off. So Racing Green getting a good getaway there. On the hard tyres, Kep starting to close on the mediums. Oh, it looked like Hasnane going really deep in the background there as he opened up the door there to Natty G. Natty G looked like he was having a sneaky look up the inside, but he's now got Yannick almost alongside him in the BMW. Coming up through the squiggly S's now for the first time in this feature race. This is where we saw a lot of shenanigans in the sprint. It looks like Yannick, Kellen, sorry, going around the outside now of Yannick. They're almost two by two. The tier 1 drivers went 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. And Natty G comes out ahead, up into third place now for Natty G, the McLaren. Hasnane there in fourth place, keeping Kellen and Yannick and Anonyma, the GTR and the 2 BMW behind for the meantime. But Kellen up the inside now, that was a cracking move there from Kellen in the GTR. Just slotted it up the inside. Hasnane having to defend now against Yannick. Yannick's going to go around his outside though, is he? And the sister car is going to try and follow as well. Anonyma giving the bump draft there to Yannick. I think that both BMWs have got through. Hasnane now down into 7th place. The 2 BMW up to 5th and 6th respectively. Hasane all sorts of out of shape there. Opening the door there to Plat for Life. Plat for Life is now through. Alessandro's going to get through as well. Who's that in the background there? I think it's BX Royal. Both Ferraris trying to get past Hasane. Hasane down to 10th from the place now. He's hemorrhaging positions. Doesn't feel comfortable on that hard compound. I think he might lose that position to Sam as well. He's trying to come back against Alessandro, but I think he's going to have to wait for them tyres to come into their window. So Sam now in 11th place, but I think he's going to get the move done in the next couple of corners. Hasane just looks a little bit uncomfortable there. CMP starting in 12th place, hasn't been able to come back through yet, having a massive moment there, held on to it, but lost a couple of attempts to the car ahead. So Kep, wait, Racing Green now down to 3rd place. Racing Green, he's lost that pole on them hard compound tyres. Kep on the mediums, managing to get a move done. He's now up into the lead of the race. He leads it coming into lap 2. Natty G is there in 2nd place now. Racing Green trying to hold off Kellen in 4th. Kellen's going to try and have a look up the inside now, but Racing Green hugging that apex. He's not going to open that window, but he just did. He opened that door. Kellen is going to sweep through surely. Racing Green is going to have the inside for this next one. Oh, there's definitely contact there. It's got a little bit messy coming through the S's. Kellen all sorts of out of shape now. He's going to lose a position either side to the two BMWs. The BMW's just out there bullying people at the moment. I love to see it. But here comes Kellen once again, tries to go around the outside, both BMWs covering him off. They're forming a rolling roadblock as we have BX Royal cruising down on him now as well. Kellen finds himself on the outside. BX Royal tries to go up the inside, doesn't quite manage to get a move done. Racing Green has lost the position now to the first of the two BMWs. Yannick up into third place on the medium compound tyre. Can he get onto the back of the top two? 1.7 seconds in it. Racing Green holds on to 4 for the meantime. Anonyma getting bullied now by Kellen. Kellen trying to come back as he knows he's got BX now on his outside. BX trying to get a move done as well. BX in 7th place. Come from 10th. BX trying to maximise on points in this round. And look at this gaggle of cars here coming into the sweeping right-hander, hard braking zone this one. Anonyma trying to go around the outside. It's almost 3 wide. It is 3 wide. Racing Green still comes out ahead and they go 3 wide once again. Kellen, Anonyma and BX Royal all side by side. Who is going to come off better out of this one? It looks like BX Royal at the moment. So BX Royal has managed to get through on Anonyma and Kellen. Kellen on the outside of Anonyma still. Anonyma giving plenty of space there. He's actually given a position. Looked like he gave the position back. That was very strange indeed. So Kellen up to 6th place now. BX Royal onto the back of Racing Green. Goes up the inside, sends it. Manages to get it stopped. Racing Green still on his inside, but surely he's going to get a better exit on that medium compound tyre. Different strategies these guys, so I think Racing Green's going to expect to be losing a few positions because he's on the harder compound at the moment. But not looking very comfortable in that 4C at the moment either. Trying to go around the outside into turn 1. Trying to go for the switchback as well. BX covers it off on the inside there. 2 seconds is the gap now up ahead to Yannick. Or 1.4 seconds to Yannick. 2 seconds from Yannick to Natty G. Natty G, who's yet to reel in Cap, who's driving an absolutely fantastic race at the moment at the front there in the RSO1. I think that might be the first time we've said that this season, not too sure. The RSO1 you don't really see getting used a lot. Bit of an underdog. But Natty G in that McLaren, putting on a decent performance at the moment. Obviously, with the absence of Tim. Tim, who's actually currently sat in 3rd in the standings as well. I thought Tim would be here. But Natty G is going to try and maximise on points for the McLaren boys. Doing an absolutely cracking job at the moment. Sterling job. Yannick as well. Yannick looks absolutely blistering at the moment in that BMW. He's left his teammate for dust. His teammate now back down to 6th place. Them two were absolutely bullying their way through the pack early doors. But it definitely paid off for them. Managing to form a rolling roadblock at some stages. And that sounded like Natty G maybe starting to struggle with a tyre wear up ahead. He'd started closing that gap, and he was it was around 9/10, now it's 1.5 seconds to Cap. So Cap has a bit of breathing space now. Natty G, he's going to have to try and work on opening that gap once again back to Yannick. Yannick, who's putting in personal best sectors. 6/10s up through that last split. As I say, he's absolutely flying in that M6 at the moment is Yannick. And I think he's all too aware of this guy behind him, BX Royal, who is absolutely stonking along in that Ferrari. Are we going to see the new Ferrari make an appearance next season? We'll have to wait and see. It might be banned for the first season because I think it is a little bit OP at the moment. But BX Royal taking the fastest lap there once again to 18.4. Putting in a purple sector once again. He's a 10th up through the first split, I want to say that is. I think it's the second split. So many splits around this track. Being a combination of two. And it'd be interesting to see when everyone decides to pit, because you can see how heavily worn their mediums are already on lap 4 of 18. Now BX with a nice buffer over Kellen behind. And Kellen looking like he's managing to chip away at that gap ever so slightly as we speak. So we've got Kep still in first place, Natty G in second, Yannick's in third, we've got BX in fourth place trying to work on that third. Kellen's now in fifth, we've got Anonyma in sixth, we've got Racing Green in seventh place, being chased now by Alessandro in eighth. Alessandro had a very, very good first round, didn't he? First race of the evening. Currently struggling to find his way through the field, but he is on the racing hards. And then Plat for Life as well. Plat for Life still sat down in ninth. Also unable to find his way through the field at the moment. Sam with half a second's penalty. He's going to serve that coming up to the line now. They make you do it along the start. Oh, that sucks. I forgot they made you do it along the start finish. We've seen our first person into the pit stop as Racing Green. As if they do it down the start finish. Look how much time he's lost there to CMP. CMP's going to get it moved under, coming into turn 1 now. He's got a momentum. And yeah, it just kills you. It just that penalty spot is terrible. I mean, I suppose where else are you going to put it? But yeah, it means that Sam now down into 10th place. And actually, Hasnain, I think, no, Hasnain hasn't gone into the pits. He stayed out, but managed to get past his teammate, who comes out 1.1 seconds behind him on a fresh set of medium rubber. So we have Kep still in the lead of the race, still commanding that first place. Managed to take it away from Racing Green early doors. Racing Green started on the hards, lost positions off the start. Kep made his way through and has managed to keep ahead of Natty G in the McLaren. But Natty G, what a drive Natty G's having tonight as well. Really good round last week as well, did Natty G. Yannick has also been flying tonight. He's now under pressure from BX Royal all over his bumper, all up in his grill. Look how close BX is. He's almost pushing him along now. BX wants that position. He wants third place, but he's going to have to wait to get it done, or is he? Oh, he's going to send it now. Sends it up the inside of the BMW, up into third place. Yannick didn't want none of that smoke. Back straight out of there. I think you can see that BX is a man on a mission. Oh, but it does look like Yannick definitely giving him a run for his money. Come on, Yannick. Yeah, Yannick definitely fighting back, but BX Royal now got his sights on Natty G in second place. Everybody stays out for another lap. Lap 6 now of 18. We've seen anyone else dive into the pits? No, not yet. So it's just the Alphas, or just the Alpha Racing Green that has served his first pit stop of the evening. But this battle here for second place really starting to heat up now. And in fact, Natty G's had to start reeling in Kep once again. Only 9 tenths in it. He's going to start picking up that slipstream soon, which is going to aid him in his attempts to keep these guys behind him. BX Royals managed to get up into third place from 10th to the win in the sprint race. Natty G hugging that apex. He doesn't want to open that door to the guys behind him. I think he just sense danger now. You can definitely see the Ferrari of BX Royal bearing down on him, and that's got to be a bit of a formidable sight for anyone. all he needs to do is think about what's ahead of him, not worry about what's going on behind him, because BX Royal, I think, has also got his hands full with the BMW of Yannick still. Yannick still giving him a run for his money in that M6. And we've got Kellen there as well, Kellen waiting in the wings as Yannick closes right up to the rear bumper there of BX Royal. And it looks like that rear, the right hand rear of BX is starting to suffer a little bit. What a cracking view as they come into this hairpin. And this is how close it is in Tier 1. Just absolutely close racing. Natty G now coming off the inside. He's going to show BX a long way round. BX is going to look for the switchback though, surely. Try and get a better exit on the inside. Doesn't quite manage to get it done that time round. He's going to dive into the bits. He goes for the undercut. BX is into the bits. He's going for the undercut on the medium tyres. So Kep stays out, favours track position. Natty G has followed him. Only 8/10 in it between first and second now. And only 5/10 in it between second and third place. Yannick in the M6. Then we have Kellen there as well in the GTR. And the second of the two M6s, Anonymous, not too far behind now as well. Spicy stuff indeed. What a send that was from BX on Yannick there. Yannick was just like, no. Not having none of that. But he's now free to work on Natty G. Natty G, I think, is definitely feeling the tyre wear on that McLaren now. He has definitely still started closing that gap to the race leader, Kep, who's definitely going to be feeling that tyre wear as well. He's managing to keep the gap consistent back to fourth place Kellen. Kellen looking for the move now. Not quite close enough. Was that a tiny little tap there? Maybe a tiny little nudge under braking. I think you just got a little bit caught out. I think it's just a bit of a concertina into that hairpin, into this hairpin now, the left-hander. So super close now between the top four. Fifth place Anonymous, not far behind as well. He's got to be about a second and a half back. He's actually 2.2 seconds, nearly 2.5 seconds back. Nice bit of a gap though over Plat for Life. Plat for Life, who's now in sixth place, still yet to pit though. I know we have seen the top five now into the pits. Plat for Life is going to stay out. He's going to become new race leader. And there he goes. Up into the lead of the race. He's a tenth faster through that lap than his previous best. 2:20.2 on the hards is decent pace. He's got 3.8 seconds over second place CMP now. CMP also opting for the hards in the first stint, as did Sam. Sam up to third now. Kep out on a fresh set of mediums. He's come out ahead as well of BX Royal. GG's Kep. I'm not sure how he's managed to do that. BX Royal went for the undercut and he's managed to get past quite a few cars, to be fair. Still comes out behind Kep. I think it's going to be another pit stop. I think a lot of the guys probably going for a two-stop with the very high tyre wear. But that is really good going there for Kep. If he manages to keep it where he is at the moment, once the top three do pit, he will become new race leader once again. But he has got BX Royal to contend with. BX Royal on a fresh set of mediums. They're a lap older than Kep's, or a lap or two older than Kep's. So they're definitely going to be up to temperature now, as Kep looking for the move now on Sam. Tries to go around the outside. Oh, and BX Royal's managed to get past. BX Royal. So a bit of defensive driving there from Sam has allowed BX Royal through, but Kep looking up the inside now once again. Kep getting a move done. That was a move there from Kep through the hairpin up the inside. He's got BX Royal still there though. BX is going to be on the inside for this next right-hander, but then it turns into a left-hander. Kep gets all sorts of out of shape, almost losing the rear of that car. How did he keep that going? What an absolutely cracking bit of driving there from these two guys, Kep and BX. GG's. BX does finally get the move done. Kep though, Kep looking like he's on fire as well. Alessandro teleports to the right hand side of the road there. That was very strange indeed. Manages to get past Sam. Sam now down to 6th place. Kep back up the inside once again through turn 1. BX keeping his nose in though. Oh my god. And it's now turned into a 3-wide battle. Coming into this sweeping left-hander, which will go down the hill and then turn into the hard-braking right-hander. Oh my days. I said, didn't I thought this was going to be a spicy race, and it's definitely turned into a spicy race. BX Royal dropping down into 6th place now. Back up into 5th. Alessandro out of nowhere up into 3rd. But he goes deep, opens the door once again to Kep. Kep, he's going to move back up from 4th into 3rd, is he? I think he did momentarily, but back into 4th once again behind Alessandro. We have Kellen and BX as well, also in the mix there, all having a battle. And then we have Yannick. BX Royal up the inside now of Kellen. Manages to get a move down. Kellen's going to get a better exit though, is he? And he does. So Kellen retakes the position with a switchback there. Oh my god. It's going to end in tears soon, isn't it? Surely. And Kellen getting a move done on Kep around the outside. Kep's going to have the inside though. Kellen has to brake late on the outside, which opens the door to BX once again. BX back up to 5th place. Kellen down to 6th. Kep's now in 4th place. Alessandro still 3rd. And then we have CMP in 2nd, Plat for Life in 1st, but they're both still yet to pit. And Kep up the inside now of Alessandro. Alessandro down to 4th, Kep back up to 3rd. But no, they're 3 wide. This is ridiculous. Come on, lads. Alessandro holds that 3rd place. Kep almost getting a little bit out of shape once again through that really tight right-hander. That RS01 really does not like that corner. How he's managed to hold it on them 2 occasions, I don't know. BX Royal still unable to find his way through. Still being hounded by Kellen and Yannick there as well. And we've also got Sam. He was in the mix as well, but I think his tyres maybe starting to die. I thought we were starting to catch up once again though. Perhaps he's on a cool-down lap. But some absolutely ridiculous racing once again from Tier 1 as Alessandro gets the move done on CMP. Alessandro up into 2nd place. What the hell is going on? CMP now 3rd. Kep is still there in 4th. And this is a gap. Oh, look at this train. From 2nd all the way to 7th place. That is ridiculous. CMP on the very heavily worn hard tyres, opening the door now to Kep, but actually taking the better line. No, he has opened the door. Kep will get through. Is BX going to be able to get through as well? I don't think so. Trying to go around the outside through this left-hander hairpin. CMP down into 5th place. So BX did get through. CMP now has Kellen and Yannick and Racing Green starting to catch up as well. Oh my god, we're going to be out of breath come the end of this race. But Yannick, Alessandro even up into 2nd place. He's taking the fastest lap, 2:18.154. So Kep now into 3rd. Kep trying to hold off BX Royal in 4th place, doing an absolutely cracking job of it as well. Kep defending for dear life. And BX Royal still unable to find its way past. Oh, but has Kep opened the door there? Can BX get the better exit? Not quite. He's almost alongside. It's going to be the inside for Kep on his next turn though. And yeah, BX can't still find his way through. Oh, Kep goes a little bit deep. That's going to cost him a 10.42. Can BX manage to get around the outside? No. No, he can't do it. He just cannot do it. He doesn't have the power. Who's that into the pit? Somebody hit the pit barrier. What the hell did we just see? It looked like Alessandro clipped the pit wall. No damage on the car. Kep also looking like he hit the pit wall. That was some very strange goings on. Indeed. So CMP is now into the pits. I think that was CMP we saw into... No, he's not. Who do we see go into the pits? Plat for Life still out on that hard compound tyre. Alessandro in second place with a nice buffer over Kep. Kep, who's still being bullied by BX Royal and Kellen there. BX Royal now up the inside. Should surely get a move sewn up, and he has done. I think Kellen's going to come through as well. Kep momentarily down into 5th place, but Kep will be on the inside for his next hard right-hander. Kellen's going to have to go the long way round. And Kep does surely move up into 4th momentarily, but Kellen on the inside once again. Kep back down to 5th place now, under the attention of Yannick in the BMW. What an absolutely cracking battle these last couple of laps has been between 7 drivers. That is absolutely insane. And Alessandro came from nowhere, didn't he? Oh, Alessandro was off there. He was off onto the grass. Or is that just the weird ghost stuff that we're seeing with the weird where he hit the pit wall? I don't know. I digress. Still with 1.4 seconds over BX Royal. I think Alessandro is going to be getting rid of them tyres very soon though, isn't he? That front right still looking very ropey indeed. And BX Royal has started closing that gap. It's down to a second now. 6 tenths over Kellen in 4th place. And then we see Yannick get the move done in the background there. Around the outside there of Kep. Oh no, there's contact, Yannick. He managed to hold it. Kep looking like he's given back the advantage. Yeah, he's let Yannick retake the position. And Plat for Life is finally into the pits, as is CMP. So Alessandro becomes new race leader. And he's got 9 tenths now over BX Royal in 2nd. Kellen's now in 3rd. Kellen has looked absolutely rapid this evening in that GTR. Having an absolutely cracking race is Kellen. Cracking round. He had a decent finish as well, didn't he, in the sprint? I think these guys probably will stop one more time. Looking at how much fuel they've got on board, I think they're going to have to do a splash and a dash. Possibly a tyre change. Alessandro definitely. 100% he's going to be getting rid of their mediums in a lap or two, because they ain't going to go to the end. Like that front right is going to go. And I don't think you can still run on the red tyres now, can you? I think you get a puncture, so yeah, that would not be a good day out for Alessandro. A BX Royal and Kellen so close indeed though. Kellen closing right up under the braking zone. Kellen putting on an absolute show at the moment. The Irish driver had a bit of a shaky start to the season, didn't he, in the GTR. Lost his teammate as well after round 1. But he's managed to pull out some very good rounds these last couple of rounds. Good strong finish to the end of the season. Only this one and one more to go. This round and one more to go. As BX Royal has really started to close up now to Alessandro. Oh, and Alessandro is into the pits, which frees BX Royal and Kellen. BX Royal, new race leader. But only has 4 attempts over Kellen. Kellen, who did close right up once again. Through turn 1. I think BX Royal may be going into conservation mode now. Is he going to try and stretch it out? Try not to do another pit stop? Is it possible? I'm not sure it is. It's going to be close, isn't it, without fuel? I definitely think the GTR of Kellen is very heavy on the fuel, isn't it? And he is giving BX a run for his money at the moment. Absolutely cracking stuff from these two. And they have 3.9 seconds over Yannick, back in 3rd place. Kep now in 4th. We've got Anonyma in 5th place. We have Maria Natty G now in 6th. Plat for Life is back in 7th. On a fresh set of mediums though. Alessandro is now in 8th on a very fresh set of mediums. We saw him just pit. Racing Green is on the Racing Hards. We've got Sam on a fresher set of mediums. CMP also went for the mediums in his stop. Hasnain on an outlap on a fresh set of mediums, and he's in 10th. So BX Royal somewhere has managed to find a couple of attempts over Kellen. That gap was around 4 attempts before, it's now 6. Kellen is still going to be picking up that slipstream. I thought he might have been able to set up a move, but he's not been able to as yet. But he has been looking very racy in the GTR. And they've both got the fuel warning now, so I think it's going to be on the next lap, I would imagine. But they're not going to make it to the end of the race. We've got 4 laps left, just under. So there's definitely going to be another pit stop from BX Royal, from Kellen, from Yannick. Kep, I believe, will have to as well. Anonyma could be sitting in a very good position here at the moment. He's got enough fuel to take him to the end of the race. Will their mediums go the distance? We'll have to wait and see, but he's looking good at the moment. As is Plat for Life there in 6th place. Currently 8.2 seconds off the back of Anonyma. But he's definitely got enough fuel to make it to the end of the race, and enough life on them tyres. 100%. Natty G looking like he may lose that position to Alessandro. They're having a bit of a battle now. Alessandro, what can he do? He's just pit. He had a late pit stop. But I think we're still going to see pit stops to come. Is he going to manage to get past Natty G? And he finally does, around this sweeping left-hander. Almost a hairpin, that one. So yeah, Natty G on them fading hard tyres. He's surely going to take them to the end of the race now, but he's going to lose a bit of time on them. Will he lose too much time to Racing Green? And Racing Green is also on racing hard tyres, so he shouldn't lose too much time to Racing Green unless he gets them tyres working pretty quickly. Sam, 3.2 seconds now off of Racing Green. He's got CMP to contend with, only 4 attempts off the back of him. And Hasnain, 13.5 seconds now off the back of CMP. So BX Royal is going to dash into the pits now for a splash on the dash and a change of tyres. Yes, he does. Kellen does follow. Yannick is surely going to follow. Yannick, I think he's out of fuel. Kep will be in as well. Oh, Anonymous follows him in. Interesting. So Plaid for Life surely going to stay out, and he does. Plaid for Life becoming new race leader. Taking the fastest lap there, 2:17.8, but we've got guys coming out on fresh soft tyres. Alessandro only 1.2 seconds off the back of Plaid for Life into second place now. Alessandro, Natty G in third, but he has got the soft runners. BX Royal only 3 tenths off the back of him. We've got Kellen there, also on softs. 9 tenths is the gap to BX Royal in fourth place. Yannick. So the 2 BMWs also both going for the soft compound rubber, as has Cap. Cap, who's got a nice 1.5 second buffer over Racing Green, who stayed out on the hard. Sam there on the mediums, CMP on the mediums, and Hasnane on the mediums. So what can Plaid for Life do here? Can he manage to keep the guys behind? It looks like Alessandro's starting to bear down on them now. Alessandro putting in purple sectors there, 1/10 purple through that last split we saw. Definitely going to be picking up the slipstream, or he was. And these guys have 3.2 seconds over the soft runners behind. You just see BX creeping into shot there. And in fact, he's gained, I think it's 2 or 3 tenths through that last couple of turns. Down to 2.9 seconds now. These 2 guys at the front on second-hand medium tyres. Plaid for Life, we haven't seen too much of this race, but he's been on a different strategy, so biding his time on the hards. Took the lead of the race on lap 14, start lap 15. And as I say, chasing his first Tier 1 championship. Currently sat in second place, only 16 points behind BX Royal. He's taking the fastest lap. Can he take the win here in this feature race? Only 2 laps to go. Alessandro still putting in them purple sectors. Can he take the fastest lap away from Plaid for Life? He's gained that couple of tenths back that he lost previously, down to 7 tenths now is the gap. 1.9 seconds back to BX Royal. Them softs will definitely be up to temperature now. Have the mediums at the front got enough left in them tyres to be able to take them over the line in first and second place? I think Alessandro wants to try and challenge for the win. You can definitely smell it at the moment. Oh, a little bit of a moment there though. Through the S's, that's cost him a tenth. That's given Plaid for Life a bit of breathing space, and BX Royal only 1.2 seconds off the back of Alessandro now. And actually 7 tenths purple through that split. And he's brought that gap down to 9 tenths now to the back of Alessandro, sliding it through the final turn. Oh, as Kellen gets the move done on Yannick. And I think Yannick must have had a moment somewhere. Yannick and Natty G having a battle as well in the background. Natty G up to 5th now. I think Yannick, sorry, up to 5th. Natty G down to 6th. Splits the two BMWs. Anonymous there in 7th. So I think AG actually getting the move done on Anonymous potentially. However, we've got to keep an eye on this battle out the front. There's only 7 tenths between Plat for Life and Alessandro now, and 9 tenths between Alessandro and BX Royal. BX Royal, who looked like he was going to take the fastest lap at Kellen. Kellen's actually managed to take the fastest lap, 2:16.899. Can he start to close up onto the back of the top 3? We've seen how racy he has looked in that GTR. 2.3 seconds is the gap currently, and 5.9 seconds over Yannick in 5th place. Anonymous got a 1.3 second buffer to his teammate, has managed to get past Natty G now. Natty G down to 7th place. Kep's there in 8th. We have Sam now in 9th, 8.3 seconds off the back of Kep. CMP, there's 2 seconds between Sam and CMP in 10th place. Hasney now 11th, who's got his teammate Racing Green 9 tenths off the back of him. The 2 4C's running in 11th and 12th respectively. As who is that? Alessandro and BX. Alessandro and BX having a battle now. It looked like BX has managed to get a move done, but Alessandro retaking that 2nd place. Alessandro on the very heavily worn medium tyres. BX also on equally worn soft tyres now. And Alessandro managing to keep the position for the minute. Great defending. But all the while allowing Plat for Life the breathing space that he so much wants. Through the final turn now. And this is going to be a battle coming into the final lap. Looks like BX maybe getting the better exit there through the final turn. They're going to be across the start-finish line, start of the final lap. Is BX going to look for the move into turn 1? Alessandro covers it off, hugs that inside apex. So BX Royal is BX Royal, he's into the wall. He's kept it going. Oh, that was unlucky BX. He looked like he almost had a massive snap there. So Plat for Life still with 1 second over Alessandro. Can Alessandro manage to reel him back in? Still got plenty of time left. Plenty of corners left to do it in as well. But BX Royal now 1.5 seconds off the back of Alessandro and in trouble. Looks like he may be under the attention of Kellen. Only 2 tenths off the back of him. Has Kellen got enough fuel in that car to be able to challenge BX though? They're both running about the same fuel, to be fair. But that was unlucky there for BX. Looked like he had the run, but just losing the traction on the rear of that car. They just wanted to snap and spat him into the barrier. I think he was lucky not to pick up damage there. But what an intense race this one has been. So Plat for Life still 1.2 seconds is the gap now he has over Alessandro in 2nd place. I thought Alessandro was going to be able to reel him back in. Alessandro looking like he's fighting a bit of a defensive battle now as well. BX right onto his bumper once again. Plat for Life looking like he might take the win here. That was a great strategy call there for Plat for Life. He's going to take the checkered flag in this feature race. Photo finish from Alessandro and BX. Alessandro takes it in the end. 2nd place, BX in 3rd. Kellen was 4th. Yannick. The 2 BMW guys are 5th and 6th respectively. Yannick and Anonymous. Kep will take 6th place. Marriott, Natty G takes 8th. Kep takes 7th. We had Sam. Sam is going to take 9th. CMP CMP managed 10th in the end, slides it across the line, and the two Alfa Romeos will take 11th and 12th. Hasnain crosses in 11th. Racing Green will take 12th place. Well, that was it, guys. What a race that was. Absolutely cracking stuff. What a phenomenal that battle that was. 7-car battle. Yeah, just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And that initial fastest lap to put him on pole for the sprint race from Plat for Life, that was, yeah, that was an astonishing lap as well. 2:15.7, I believe it was. But Plat for Life taking the win there in the feature. We had Alessandro in second, BX Royal took third, Kellen was fourth, Yannick was fifth, we had Anonyma in sixth, Kep was seventh, Natty G was eighth, Sam was ninth, CMP was 10th, Hasnain was 11th, and Racing Green finished in 12th place. Well, that was it, guys. That was round 7. Hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. That was that was probably one of the best battles I've seen so far in the Aero League Racing's Tier 1 Gt7 Championship, and we've had some very, very good battles, but that was insane. That was properly insane. But anyway, as I say, if you enjoyed that, we'll be back same time, same place next week. I've been your boy Vex. This has been the Tier 1 drivers from the Aero League Racing's Gt7 Championship. Good night.